Chatham House. Tinubu dodges security questions. Asks top northern governor to respond. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when they post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Bola Tinubu, the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate APC, delivered his address at the Chatham House in the United Kingdom. After his speech, journalists were allowed to ask questions. Some of the questions bordered on security issues. The questioner noted that though Tinubu had talked about the country's insecurity, he had not talked about how to reduce insecurity in the country. But the presidential hopeful directed the questions to the governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai. In responding to the question, El-Rufai said the APC blueprint for solving the security challenges in the country involved 3 major steps. The first in the ruling party blueprint is policing. The Nigerian governor said there is a need for the country to adopt state police and that the party is planning to achieve that through constitutional reviews. El-Rufai further stated that the second plan is to look into the military architecture, adding that the Nigerian military, both in the Army, Air Force and Navy, personnel are not up to 200,000. The Kaduna State governor further stated that the ruling party's approach is to look at the proliferations of small arms in the country. Wow. Isn't it like wow? Well, for those who are looking for what to say, they don't give them what to say. To be sincere with you, why, as in, I'm here asking myself how and why. He even delegated the questions to somebody else. Alright. The man who cannot answer questions wants to be president of this great nation. I am ashamed for those supporting him. You know, apart from you being ashamed, I am here asking myself, see how they want to disgrace this man in Chatham. Wow. I'm supporting Tinubu based on the fact that he transformed Lagos economy from a 600 million naira economy to 50 billion naira monthly economy, making Lagos the largest economy in Africa, bigger than the economy of 44 other African countries. All these things that I get them before. Tinubu did it when he was in Lagos. Okay. Yeah, man. Remember, they all went to London as teamwork and not Tinubu alone. They respond to question as teamwork, not one-man show. Tinubu was surrounded by individual intellectual and men or women of high integrity. Let's not forget that this is how we were fooled. This is how they fooled us and told us about Buhari, that he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Immediately Baba came in. Baba said, I did not say so. Yes, now. Because what? Because he actually did not say so. People were speaking on his behalf. Alright, Tinubu went to Chatham House to espouse his policy framework as the president of APC. As the presidential candidate of APC, does it mean he will be going to places with the likes of El-Rufai to answer questions for him if he becomes the president, which I am very sure he won't be? Okay. He directed El-Rufai to answer the question to avoid being goofed in faraway UK. They must still catch him up before leaving the country. No be Tinubu, I know. My own is, if you know you are not fine, waiting exactly you can't define. Alright. The aspiring chief security officer is avoiding question on how to tackle insecurity. My people, wake up. Make no sleep. Everybody should be open. Nigeria country has been turned to ball play with the way you want. It is a pity. God have mercy on us. On a president of his choice. God will not allow the wicked ones to find their way to a position of leadership. He will disappoint them in Jesus' name. Now, before Jesus will do anything, we also have to do our own part. We have to play our own part by doing what? Doing the needful. Okay. What had you expected Tinubu to answer on how to curb or fight insecurity? There is nothing new from the ABC, please. Alright, Alright, well, After looking, okay, I know Tinubu, diehards and fellow supporters will not agree. However, unless you are devoid of brain cells, then it is quite obvious that this man is nothing more than an artful dodger. I've said it before that Tinubu is not the brains behind all that has taken place in Lagos and has only ridden on the backs of men like Osibanjo. At best, he is a mere mobilizer of men in order to facilitate his criminal instinct. Hence, he himself is and was not able to address the question thrown at him, but rather deflected in the guise of being a team player. No doubt the gullible and insincere amongst us will buy into it. On the other hand, the man is clearly ill and cannot coherently propose solutions for the country. All in all, he has always been his primary constituency criminality, camouflage and deflection. A man that has always worked in the shadows. Nothing is real with this man. At your own peril, a word is enough for the wise. Okay, well, we're going to see how it all goes. On the issue of Tinubu asking people to answer for him, and the All Progressive Congress are coming out to say it's a teamwork. There is nothing like teamwork when it comes to answering questions. Teamwork comes in when there is delegation of duties, when you have assumed office and when there is delegation of duties. But answering question, sell yourself to your candidate and all of that, that happened during the elections, this has nothing to do with teamwork. It has absolutely nothing to do with teamwork. If they ask you a question, you're meant to answer. And like I said, I see a lot of people coming out to criticize the candidates their manifesto of the Labour candidates. And I'm like, I don't think anyone has even try to screen and say a lot of things about the All Progressives, because that means even if they do pick out some things and tell him come and explain this matter, he will not do it. So those coming out to say it is teamwork that playing to the gallery, let us not deceive ourselves. This Nigeria and our own, no, there is no other country that it is is ours. It is Nigeria and Nigeria alone. The earlier we realize that it is not all of us that can go away, that can jackward, the better for all of us. So let us put in the work to make Nigeria a better country. Leave nepotism, leave favoritism, leave ethnicism, leave religious bigotry, and make Nigeria a better place for all of us by making sure you pick a candidate that is based on fairness, equity, and justice. Somebody who will want to see rule of law come back to the country because it has been exiled. Someone who will want to see separation of powers come back, and somebody who will want to see somebody who is going to, apart from him wanting to make Nigeria a better place, he has the hunger and he has the vigor to see it happen. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way